I didn't have teenage years. I don't know what it's like being a teenager. I can't spend $1 billion to buy those teenage years back.
I have all this money and all I do is work. My entire life is work.
Have you ever felt like everyone around you is moving ahead in life while you're the only one falling behind? To escape the frustration, you open social media, scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, and see influencers living dazzling lives, luxury cars, private jets, designer fashion, and multi-million-dollar mansions. Seeing all that, you start to wonder, why can't I have a life like that? And that's where it begins. The frustration, the self-doubt, and the dissatisfaction with your own life. But why does this happen? Are influencers really smarter than you? No, not at all. Today on DocuMaz, we're going to find out, are people really ahead of you? What's the real life of fake influencers like? Why do people chase after self-help gurus? And how do the truly successful ones actually achieve success? Do you really need a high IQ to be successful? Stay with us till the end to find out all the answers. A 2025 study found that young people experience FOMO, fear of missing out, when comparing themselves to influencers' luxurious lifestyles. FOMO is a mental state where you feel like you're missing out on something important in life. This comparison and FOMO lead to increased anxiety and depression, negatively affecting both mental and financial well-being.
You see all of your best friends at a packed house party having the time of their lives. And a massive wave of FOMO hits you. Whereas just a couple moments before, you were blissfully happy in your bed. Now, you feel so inadequate. FOMO is an acronym for the fear of missing out. It's not a new human experience. However, today's society has more channels than ever that foster this fear. Studies show that overuse of social media and cell phones is correlated to higher anxiety and lower performance.
According to recent World Health Organization data, about 5.7% of the global population, roughly 332 million people, suffer from depression, with excessive social media use being a major contributing factor. A US survey showed that 40% of 18-35-year-olds make unnecessary purchases due to social media, reducing their savings because they feel pressured to buy expensive items after seeing influencers. To escape this frustration, many people rush to self-help gurus. They promise that with their books, courses, or seminars, you can become rich and happy. But what is the real face of this self-help industry? In 2024, the industry was valued at over $45 billion, and it exploits people's insecurities and anxieties. Research shows that many turn to self-help because they seek solutions to mental and financial problems. But most of these gurus make fake promises. They share fake success stories, which keep people trapped in hope and encourage them to buy new courses or books. This is called action faking. You think you're making progress, but in reality, you're just wasting time and money. According to data from the US Federal Trade Commission, consumers reported losing $10.2 billion to scams in 2023. Among these, business imposter scams were the most common, with over 474,000 reported cases, causing total losses of about $2.7 billion. And that's not all. Many people lost thousands of dollars to fake promises and sneaky upselling tactics in online coaching and mentorship programs. Take a closer look at that influencer blowing up your feed with millions of followers. Every post has thousands of likes, but wait, the comments all look the same. Weird usernames, no real profile pictures. Those are fake followers, fake likes, fake comments, even fake video views, all bought from online marketplaces for just a few dollars. Brands see those inflated numbers and think they're real stars. They pay them huge sums for promotions, but in reality, nobody's watching. And you, yes, you look at them and think, this must be the best product, until you get scammed. According to cybersecurity firm Check, the global economy lost $1.3 billion to this fake game back in 2019. You might be wondering, is everything online fake? Are those people you see every day really successful, or is it all just a show? So, are all the online courses, books, and podcasts fake too? Not really. Amid thousands of fake influencers, there are still some real, authentic people, genuinely working hard and making a difference. But how can you tell who's real and who's fake? And most importantly, how can you move forward in life? Let's find out. The intelligence myth, or the IQ paradox. Many people believe that to become wealthy, you need to be super smart or have a sky-high IQ. But that's not entirely true. A study found that the average college GPA of American millionaires is, get this, only 2.9. Yup, 2.9. That's just barely scraping by with a B grade. So academically speaking, they're hardly geniuses.
Lower the IQ, the more money they make.
Now, let's talk about Mensa. Mensa is the exclusive club for the world's highest IQ folks, with around 150,000 members, each rocking an average IQ above 130.
What do visionary architect Buckminster Fuller, science fiction writer Isaac Asimov, and Oscar-winning actress Gina Davis have in common? They have all been members of Mensa.
Pretty impressive, right? But here's the kicker. Mensa members' wealth, it's not that much higher than the average person's. The relationship between IQ and net worth, it's not linear in any way at all. In other words, no matter how much IQ increases, net worth will rise in that same proportion. This idea is completely wrong. So IQ only shows your cognitive potential, not your ticket to financial success. From a psychology angle, this is called the IQ paradox, or the myth of intelligence. Here's the deal. A higher IQ doesn't guarantee a bigger bank account. The connection? It's there, but it's weak. Other factors, such as action, risk-taking, timing, network, and behavior, play an important role.
Explain that to people. Okay. They don't get that.
Okay, so you're an engineer. By definition, engineers are analytical. Quite simply, if you make a mistake, normally if you're building a bridge, you're building a rocket ship or whatever, a lot of people are going to die. It's not you, so you're trained to be safe.
They train us to be risk averse.
Correct. Overanalyze it.
Which means you don't have to pull the trigger.
Correct.
You can just analyze it all day.
So you overanalyze, you study things, you think of all the possible permutations, all the possibilities of what can go wrong. And if you do that enough, you'll come up with enough reasons not to do it at all. Because taking action isn't doing a spreadsheet. Taking action isn't listening to a podcast. Taking action is not reading a book, okay? Taking action is actually taking action. If you're an engineer, an accountant, a lawyer, a doctor, a scientist, you have learned to study and to take action in a certain fact pattern.
Research shows that money does increase happiness, but only up to a certain point. Older studies suggested that happiness levels plateau after an annual income of around $75,000. Happiness can still rise slightly, even beyond a $100,000 a year, but that happiness is often short-lived. People who focus on relationships, health, and meaningful work tend to be more successful and fulfilled in the long run. So how does true success really come? When you look beyond the flashy pictures on social media, you'll see that the real keys to success are the courage to take risks, networking, patience, and using your skills effectively. According to a report by the OECD, successful entrepreneurs create unique positions in the market by leveraging their communication skills, creativity, and technical knowledge. Think of Elon Musk or Jack Ma. They didn't just rely on intelligence, but built their success through innovative thinking and bold decisions. In conclusion, it can be said that the illusion of the digital age, the glamorous lives of fake influencers, and the false promises of self-help gurus often leaves us disappointed. But if we become aware of these traps, we can take control of our own lives. Success is not just about money, it's about living meaningfully, building good relationships, and having confidence in yourself.